Howdy y'all, this is Reglas Raven, and welcome back to Cozy Grove. So, last time, I forgot what I had happen. Last time I had Ursula plant something for Octavia, and Clyde had a slight existential crisis about whether he discovered he couldn't touch his money, so it just disappeared as soon as he tried to touch it. So it was something that he didn't seem like he was expecting, so kind of hit a little weird, I think. As you can see by me collecting things, I got on and immediately got into things today. It's late and I have to wake up early, so I figured we could collect as we go. And like I said, I got in and I started right away, so I don't even know what bears have quests. I don't know how many bears have quests. I just know that I saw these trees needed to be harvested, so I got to work on that. I think that should be everything. Oh, I did mention a few times considering taking and selling some of these birds, some of the older, mature birds, and getting replacements. I started doing that with this one, so this is a young bloodbird, and this is my mature bloodbird. So I picked up the mature one and took it over to Mr. Kit to see what I could potentially get for it, and he offered me 3 relic ash, and that's it. And I even took it over to Lee to be like, you sell these, would you give me something better? And no, he would not. So I don't know if y'all have seen somewhere and see where someone would potentially give something for it, or if not, I'm keeping it because no. Other than that, yeah, I'm just gonna continue feeding everyone. It does look like Octavia is not wanting anything today, so that's something. I think I saw Lee didn't want anything for today. Do I have your thing? No. Do I have your thing? My pockets are already full. No? Okay. Put, these. I think all of this goes in, honestly. I wish there was a drag to put in button. Okay, so let's just start going around and seeing who needs our help today and who is doing fine. So Lee is doing fine, but that's okay, we helped him yesterday. I think Clyde wants something? He hasn't been wanting things for a bit now, so it's weird to be getting quests from him, especially because he's kind of gotten on my nerves a little bit lately about some things. Just his attitude towards everyone and everything. Alright. Clyde, how are you doing today? It's almost funny, kid. I thought I was working the system, but it turns out I was stuck on the treadmill, replaying the tape, reheating leftovers. I know what you're thinking. Pick a metaphor, Clyde, you pointless hairy corpse. That's not what I was thinking. You got your point across. But I don't get to pick anything. I'm past tense. Let me tell you how it all went wrong. No thanks, Clyde. Really. No, yes, please tell me about it. Seems like you want to talk about it. The deed was done, and I devoured the Stupid town. All that was left was the liquidation of certain assets. Fountains, statues, etc. And then suddenly, I hear this growling. I turn around. It's Valentina O'Fisher? Miss Perfect and Proper, yet here she was, fur flying, riding a motorcycle. Had I shattered her perfect town all for the sake of profit? Naturally. Was I enjoying feeling superior over everyone in town who'd ever bullied or insulted me? Quite. Did I expect that motorcycle to keep coming? Definitely not. Honestly, I don't think she expected it either. In the last couple seconds, I had a window of opportunity. I could have jumped clear, but I was stuck in my tracks, like a deer, not a wolf. One thought rang out in my mind. I've never been this close to anyone in my entire life. Oh wow. Really? You know, there's an expression. You can't take it with you. I had so much money, but it didn't matter. In the end, I was completely alone. That sounds like, guilt and, wishing you'd done something different. And that makes sense to me. Like, all you did was push people away by being greedy, so of course they're gonna push back and not be there for you in your time of need. He had no one. That's sad. That is actually sad. Alright, Ted. Oh god, that lag. Ooh, it's gonna be different. I'm looking for some rare rocks. Very rare. You probably wouldn't know how to spot one. Nope, never in a million years. I think I'm developing an eye for this. Maybe, but you're still an amateur. Pretty does not equal important. Like pyrite. Shiny, but worthless. The rocks I'm looking for are rare, but dull. Okay. Rare carved stone. We're seeing a safe with a lock behind something. Okay. Hey, this is a, this is an actual quest. I see it. Just barely. I wouldn't have found that. Water tower. Stick piles. Okay. These are actually... so far, they're easy. Small bare tree. Find it buried in a dirt pile. Okay, that should be over by Francesca. Nice. Jeremy wants something today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All of my... Hi. All of my walnut trees. Folding chair behind something. That may potentially be by you, so I'm gonna start over here. Usually it's by Mala, but I'm gonna start over here anyway. And I'm so used to yesterday's schedule, I went in the same direction as yesterday. It's fine. No, stop it. Stop it. Go to the quest. Oh. Well, there you go. My tool broke. I can't collect all those. Eesh. That noise. Every time. Gets me. Nice. Okay. Folding chair behind something. Got it. I'm gonna collect all these things first. Okay then, I guess we are asking Charlotte for help. Because I don't want to waste too much time. And I'm not seeing it. Alright, Charlotte. And some hidden options and directions. Oh wow. Are you serious? Mary bench. Grass piles. Okay. Mary bench. Grass pile. There we go. Though I saw it somewhere around here, maybe by a house on the beach, behind something. Okay. There we go. Alright, Ted, I found them all. We found rare rocks. I'm impressed. I can tell. Would it kill you to be a little more expressive? Just give me this last science lesson already. I can tell. They look normal, but these rocks are meteorite fragments. They traveled millions of miles through the cold vacuum of space just to wind up at your feet. It's the same with everything around us. Every particle in your body is dust from a star that exploded billions of years before you were born. Humbling, isn't it? Okay, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Humbling, isn't it? Yes, I think so too. People make fun when they don't understand. But rocks just let themselves be. I like that about them. Here, I don't normally do trades, but today I will. Ooh. What did he give us? Ted's geode. Only a true collector can understand its worth. Aww. Okay, thanks. That's cute. I think we're getting further with him than Charlotte did. Because she might have been cracking jokes and stuff because she didn't understand. I mean, I don't understand a whole lot either, but it's something that he really cares about and really likes and enjoys, so why not try? Try to learn. Okay. Alright, Flamey. Ooh. We're getting closer on the logs. And that's gonna go in storage as well. Okay. And if y'all can hear the noise, I just got word that my neighbors are doing some construction type work. And not much I can do about it since not much I can do, so. Just a little bit of drilling. Okay. Another bloodbird. That one looks like the first one. I have 2 moonbirds. That one's looking cute. A little bit. Oh, we have a good chunk of those. What's this? A pecan tree. Pink lady tree. I have 2 Eliza pear trees, so let's go ahead and buy the pink lady tree. And then... no, I'm good. I think the only thing that I would consider would be a moon deer, because I'm pretty sure that's a moon deer. I don't know why I'm sitting there debating things. Alright, so we helped Ted, so... Okay. I'm just going ahead and put those away, and then I will plant that tree in a bit. So helped Ted. Allison doesn't have a quest, and she's ascended, so it'll just be a filler quest. So let's go ahead and help Tram. My headache's pretty bad again, but all the over-the-counter stuff has microchips. Bring me something I can cook up myself, will you? That is also a filler quest, but... I have all those items. Ooh. A white dahlia. Okay. Cool. Thanks. The last quest I had for him took a good amount of time. Bala doesn't want anything. Alright. Pious. The history of this island goes much deeper than you might think, child. Bring me these modest few materials, and I shall invoke the spirit of a long-lost bear. Okay. That's a time quest. So that will be a filler quest. So I'm gonna go and see if someone else has a quest, and we'll come back to that later. Yes, we do have another quest. Ursula. There we go. Alright. I left Octavia's shell in my soil overnight. She had a terrible accident, didn't she? But the world is funny. A forest fire clears out old growth, and new shoots sprout. You never know what good may come of tragedy. I planted a cracked shell, and look what grew. It's something beautiful. A shell necklace. Oh, it's cute. A soft chorus of surf sounds emanates from the collected shells. So that'll be for Octavia when she's ready for it. Aw, that's actually a very pretty necklace. Okay. Well, that's Ursula helped. Patrice technically has something. Valentina does not. Francesca, can I help you today? Hi, little fauna. I've been letting my thoughts wander with the birdsong, and they finally wandered back to that statue you brought me. There's one more thing I'd like you to find. Something I lost when that statue burned. You'll know it when you see it, I think. Oh. Is that gonna be her skeleton? There it is. Hey. Why do I not want to do this one? Well, little fauna, that's me. Before I joined the forest, that bit of bone contained the boundless imagination of Francesca Duclaw. Yeah, I felt that one coming. She asked us to find her skeleton. I grew up watching my father carve. I practically lived in his workshop. To keep me from getting underfoot, he set me up from a young age with a stack of books. I knew Dad was gifted. Everyone in Cozy Grove knew it. He was a local treasure. But as I grew older, I wondered, why did he limit himself? He only carved bear busts, grizzly mothers and elders and cubs, every time. The books I read seemed so varied and ambitious by comparison. They were great works, profound and lasting. So when I took up my own carving knife, I decided whatever I made would be important. I practiced and practiced. I filled the house with my art. But the things I made never met my own high standards. I refused to sell them. When Dad died, he left the cabin to us. We had enough to live on, out in the woods. I kept carving, grandiose scenes and intricate stories. I poured everything into them, but they were never quite good enough. Never quite done. Do you want to know what happened on that fateful day? Yes, you can tell me. I was napping outside when I smelled smoke. It must have been lunch. Salmon left in the frying pan. Burner left on. Something pointless like that. Many of my sculptures were delicate. Gentle wave crests under match-thin strips. Feathers on angel wings. I bet they got the fire burning quick. Between my dad and I, 80 years of work was lost that day. Not to mention the trees. The old woods that had sustained us, provided for us. I wasn't thinking about the forest in that moment, though. I wasn't thinking about any of my sculptures either when I decided to go back inside. I was thinking about one face that Dad had carved years ago. I knew with complete conviction that it needed to survive. I did manage to save that bust, but because of me, a bit of us will live on. Oh, Francesca. So a small accident caused a house fire, and that's how she died. Goodness. This is biscuit. Goodness. My heart can't deal with it. Okay, so last but not least, we have Jeremy. Let's see what Jeremy has today. Can I help you with something? I ordered some building supplies, but they haven't arrived yet. Could the package have gotten lost? Okay. Nice. Yes, please. Ooh, and a new badge. Let's take a look. Repair 10 master tools. Nice. Next one is repair 15 master tools. Okay. Release break tools. Okay. So I have to complete the break them 50 times. But yeah. Alrighty then. That means I need to use my tools more. But that also means that I am out of time for today. So yeah, we learned a good bit today. Let's see. Clyde, we learned his side of how he died, and we learned how Francesca died. And that was real big kicker. She died in a house fire. That's really sad, actually. And she never sold any of her carvings because they weren't, to her, they weren't good enough. So she didn't sell any of them. So no one else would have any of her carvings. Right? Wow. Alright then. And we actually got somewhere with Ted today. We learned a bit more of his story and learned a good little bit more about him. So yeah, we had something. Some things happened today. Dang it, I want this tree. And a good chunk of it was good story too. So, Anyway, I'm gonna continue collecting on this because it bugs me when it doesn't get done. And we're gonna end things out here. Do please leave me a comment down below, let me know what y'all think of how things are going and all the story that we've gotten so far, and your thoughts on everything that we have discovered. And leave a like to help with the feeding and collecting of all the animals and all the trees and stuff, and subscribe to join me on continuing this adventure, and to join me on all of the other adventures that we hope to go on in the future. And I will see y'all in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.